Dua of the day, direct universal access, right? Alhamdulillah. So inshallah, in today's sitting, we will be learning a dua that has two, effective themes, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help us make the most of it. So I will read it one time and then you will say the word and the meaning with me. Allahummanfa'ni bima allamtani wa allimnima yanfa'uni wa zidni ilman. Wal-hamdu Lillahi ala kulli hal. O Allah, benefit me by that which you have taught me, and teach me that which will benefit me and increase me in knowledge. Praise be to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in all kind of circumstances. Okay, when we are saying it for all of us, then we can always make this noon as a hamza and a fatha here. So that could be Allahummanfa'na bima allamtana. O Allah, benefit us all from what you teach us. So let me say the word and you all gonna say the meaning. Ready? Allahumma. I'll just say the Arabic, you just say the meaning, okay? Good? Allahumma anfa'ni bima allamtani. Okay, this side is strong. I need to hear this sound also, okay? Let me hear all of you very loud and clear. Wa allimni ma yanfa'uni wa zidni ilman. Wal-hamdu Lillahi,
and all praise
is for Allah, ala kulli hal. Alright, Alhamdulillah. So inshallah, when you break the word by word, then Alhamdulillah, it helps us to remember it, and these words keep on repeating throughout the Quran as well. So this ilm is knowledge, and inshallah, in this dua, if we divide it into two portions, there are two effective themes. One is knowledge and the other one is gratitude. So let's look at these two things separately, okay, and understand that why is this dua so important. So Rasulullah ﷺ said that talabul ilm faridatun ala kulli Muslim. Seeking knowledge is an obligation upon every Muslim. So what do you think? Acquiring knowledge is optional or mandatory for us? It's mandatory for us, right? So it is something that Rasulullah ﷺ told us that it's an obligation upon every Muslim. So inshallah, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala enable us to memorize this dua, because in this dua we are asking for beneficial knowledge. Rasulullah ﷺ is reminding us that we need to invest our time very wisely in terms of knowledge. You know why? Because he said that whoever treads a path seeking in that path knowledge, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will make the path to Jannah easy for that person. How many of us would like it to be easy to make it to Jannah? Alhamdulillah. Then what do we have to do? We have to associate ourselves with ilm, knowledge, that we are asking Allah in this dua, that Allahummanfa'ni bima allamtani. Right, so that's we are asking here. So beneficial knowledge is major part of this dua. And if you look at this first portion also and divide it into three parts, what is it? Allahummanfa'ni bima allamtani wa allimnima yanfa'uni wa zidni ilman. O Allah, benefit me by that which you have taught me, and teach me that will benefit me and increase me in my knowledge. Some time ago, it was like a couple of years ago, my son, he came to me and he asked me, Mom, do you know when Winnie the Pooh was created? Like when he was, that character was made? And I looked at him, I said, no, I do not know which year was he made. But is that going to help me in my life? Not really, right? So there's all kinds of knowledge out there. All kinds of knowledge out there. You can learn how to play, if you just go and learn the musical instruments also, there's a whole field. You can see books after books on that, how to develop the notes and the frequencies. If you start looking into food, the ingredients, things like that. You can specialize in a sports. You may feel that, oh, this kid only likes to play. But even in sports, there is so much science that how do you do it? What are the rules? What are the formations? How do you do it? And then if you go to advanced fields like surgery or medicine or health-related things, there's so much to learn about it. Even if you're thinking, oh, I'm going to grow a cucumber this year, it will need learning that when do you plant it? What kind of circumstances do you need to do it? If you're wanting to make a parfait today, that still needs learning. Okay, what am I making today, right? So there is lots and lots of kinds of knowledge out there. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, Ask Allah for beneficial knowledge and seek refuge with Allah from knowledge that is of no benefit. Because me and you have the same 24 hours, right? We can use those 24 hours for something which is going to benefit us, or we can use that time in something that we may find on the day of judgment that it was such a waste. It may benefit you in this world for temporary wise. You might have seen some people having millions of followership, making a cool life. They are big celebrities in this dunya. They are having amazing fun. You look at their videos, you look at what they're doing, you are like so inspired. You're like, oh wow, nothing like it, right? Anybody seen such videos, right? There's so many. If I start taking names, there's so many out there, and you really like, oh my God, look at that. And they have really mastered that. Some of them are playing, even making from you see those slime. Just by using slime and the videography of that, the people are doing amazing kind of things. So it can be beneficial for them just for this worldly life. Okay, but what me and you have to aspire for is that a knowledge that benefits us here and hereafter, inshallah. So let's see why, if you think about what kind of situations can I make this dua. You can make this dua at times, especially when you're deciding your careers as well, that what am I going to do, inshallah, in my life? What is going to be, I'm going to getting involved with? Why? Because Rasulullah ﷺ have told us that ask Allah for beneficial knowledge and seek refuge with Allah from knowledge that is of no benefit. So let's say this dua one more time. Let me hear everybody say it. Allahummanfa'ni bima allamtani allimni ma yanfa'uni zidni ilman. Can you guys look at the dua and you can see that? Now I'm going to go to the last part of that, and which is what? That have a gratitude attitude with the words Wal-hamdu Lillahi ala kulli hal. And that is, a true life depiction of a believer. He's happy no matter what situation. How come? How come as believer is happy in all kinds of situation? Because if something is going as you planned, it's going like that, then you say shukr alhamdulillah, you are grateful for that, and you get rewards for that. And if something is not going as per plan, if something is turning out really miserable, it's not happening the way you want it to, you again say alhamdulillah, and you are patient on that, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives you reward for that as well. So for a believer, his life story is alhamdulillahi ala kulli hal. No matter what the situation is, his mouth, it comes with a smile. Alhamdulillah. How are you doing? Alhamdulillah, right? This believer has this, and saying alhamdulillah one time consciously fills the scales from the heavens to the earth. It fills the scales from the heaven to the earth. So I want each one of us to remind ourselves that inshallah we are going to develop, we are going to cultivate a gratitude attitude. How many of us can take that pledge today, that I'm going to be a grateful person from now on? Yes? So inshallah something really miserable happened, you tripped over, something got broken, you got a bad news, just say alhamdulillahi ala kulli hal. Close your eyes and try saying it once right now. Alhamdulillah. Just say alhamdulillah. Can I hear it from everybody? Alhamdulillah. All praise for Allah. Right? Because that's part of our belief that all good and bad is from Allah. That's called al-qadr. So the 6 pillars of iman has this built into it, that all khair wa sharrihi wal khairi wa sharrihi min Allah ta'ala. This is all from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So for one last time, let me hear everybody say this dua, internalize it, and say it as you mean it. Don't read it. Say it from your heart, inshallah. Allahummanfa'ni bima allamtani allimni ma yanfa'uni zidni ilman. Wal-hamdu Lillahi ala kulli hal. Ameen ya Rabbil Alameen. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us, increase us all in beneficial knowledge and beneficial actions, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala increase us in a gratitude attitude. Ameen. Keep each other in your precious du'as. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.